afternoon, my name is Mike Allen. I'm based here in England in Europe, and this presentation forms part of my project for submission for CS50W network. This is the opening page of my presentation. This is my project. This has all the posts from all the users. As required with the pagination requirements, there are 10 posts per page, and we can move are in reverse chronological order with the most recent post at the top here at 16:24, which was about 5 minutes ago. And if we go down to the bottom, we have a next button that allows us to go to the next page. This one was, the top one here was submitted at 12 o'clock earlier on today. And because we're now on page 2, we have the option to go on the previous button as well, which takes us back to page 1. If we try to access any of the posters sites here, we're prompted to log in. So let's go ahead and do that now. And we're now logged in as U2, and we've got all the posts here again. Again, they're paginated to 10 posts a page with a next and of course a previous button if you're on a subsequent page. And also now we have this new post box, which is driven by JavaScript, so there is no page reload necessary when we submit a new post. So if we go to the top here and put our post in, click on the post button, and it's got an alert here saying success, message added. Go ahead with that, and there we go. It appears that is the most recent post, obviously, as we've just added it, and it's at the top there. And as required, it includes the username, the content of the post, a date time stamp, the number of likes, which we can like or unlike there, like so. It also has an edit button there, which, because it's one of our posts, allows us to edit it, but a little bit more about that later. If we go to the profile page, as required, it tells us how many followers. We've got 1 follower, and we're following 2 others. And these are a list of all the posts that you two have made, again paginated to 10 posts per page. If we go to one of the other users' pages, Led Zepp for instance, we have the option to follow. Led Zepp have got 3 followers and are following 1. If we follow them, that goes up to 4. And if we go onto our following page, we can see that Led Zepp has been added to those there. Quite a lot of Led Zepp posts. We'll just check to make sure there are other posts from other users. There we go, Simple Minds also. Likewise, if we were to go back to Led Zepp and unfollow them, and then go back to our following page, you'll see there that the Led Zepp posts have now disappeared, as we're no longer following them anymore. On the following page, we've got all the posts of the people that we are following, and we must be signed in to see these. As at the beginning we saw that you're not allowed to view any of these without being signed in first. If we want to edit a post, we can only edit posts that we've written, and that's where the edit button comes in there. If we press the edit button, a text area appears. I've left the border in so that when we click on there it appears, so we can see it, and we can edit that accordingly and save that, and we've now edited the post completely. And again, we can, unlike everything else, works there even after we've done that. We cannot edit it. We've used a CSRF token and the post control. You can see that from the code that I've submitted, and also you have to be logged in on the Django routes and views page. So this avoids any security issues with other people trying to edit our posts. Finally, just for the records, just to prove that the unlike buttons work on the different varieties on different users. Many thanks. That is my presentation.